Is it visible? Okay, so let's start a discussion. Cost of equity capital. How many methods are there? Four or five? Five methods are there, okay? And for the easy understanding, we have method number one, dividend price approach method. Dividend price approach method. Very simple method in which only the dividend is given to you. At a time you need to use that particular method only if dividend is given to you. Number two is what we need to what we need to remember? G. G stand for growth rate. Okay, गर्लफ्रेंड को याद करेंगे. Number two, here KE is equal to D upon NP plus G. Number three is, yes, before that, number three, in a second method, when there is a dividend plus growth rate, what is given to you in a practical question. Number three, earning price approach method. Whenever in a practical question only earning is given to you, dividend is not given to you, at a time we use the third method, earning price approach, and earning price approach is equal to KE is equal to E divided by NP. And the fourth one is bond yield plus risk premium. For the fourth method, we does not have any practical questions. It is only for a theoretical part. If the theoretical question asks that explain the methods to calculate the cost of equity capital, you need to mention that particular method. Okay? But in a practical question, we does not have any practical question. And number five is CAPM. And CAPM stand for Capital Assets Pricing Model. And when this method will be applicable? In the practical question, whenever there is a BF. Okay, BF means beta factor. So are we clear? Now write down the next title. And next title is cost of preference capital. Cost of preference capital. Shortly it is known as KP. Shortly it is known as KP. Maybe the question asked in a MCQ or 1 mark question. Okay, what is the full form of KP, or KP stand for, or KE stand for? So you need to remember KP stand for cost of preference capital. Are we clear about the short form? KE means cost of equity capital and KD means cost of debt capital. Now, this cost of preference capital defined as the minimum rate of return that firm must on a preference capital. It is a minimum return on preference capitals. Now, can you tell me how many types of preference shares are there? Okay, one is convertible. So, number two is non-convertible. Actually, how many types? I want a number. Theoretically, generally, in general. Yes, Prisa, very right. You deserve one chocolate. So here, how many types? 8 types of preference shares are there. I list out: convertible, non-convertible, participative, non-participative, cumulative, non-cumulative, and redeemable and irredeemable. Again, repeat with me: convertible, non-convertible, participative, non-participative, cumulative, non-cumulative, and redeemable, irredeemable. Are we clear? Generally, we have 8 types of preference shares, but when it comes to the calculation of cost of preference capital, please be here. It's divided in only 2 parts. When it's come to calculation of cost of preference capital, it's divided in only 2 parts, that is irredeemable and redeemable. Let's understand the concept, and then after I will explain why this alls are divided in only two parts. First, write down the title. In a cost of preference capital, first type of practical question. The cost of irredeemable preferences. Cost of irredeemable preferences. Let's try to understand the word irredeemable. Here, irredeemable means once it is issued, it's remained with a company until the last date of the company. Please listen carefully. Irredeemable preferences means are those type of preferences which are issued by the company. Once it is issued, it issued with a lifetime for the company. जब तक कंपनी रहेगा तब तक वो preferences रहेंगे. For the easy understanding or for remembering purpose, I compare the irredeemable preferences with a wife. It's a wife of the company. It means once it is issued, it's remain with the company. जैसे हमारे यहाँ इंडिया में होता है, if the woman is very married with one particular male, it's remain with the life period. और हमारे यहाँ तो कहता है कि 7 फेरे होते हैं और 7 जन्मों का वो साथ होता है, तो यही यहाँ पे भी एप्लीकेबल है. जब तक कंपनी है तब तक ये 6. Are we clear? Irredeemable preferences are clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, write down the formula. Here KP is equal to DP upon NP. DP doesn't stand for what sub DP. It stands for dividend on preferences. DP stand for dividend on preferences. KP is equal to DP upon NP. Formula done? Okay, let's take one practical question to understand this. Practical question number 10. XYZ Limited issues 20,000 8% preferences of rupees 100 each. The cost of issue is rupees 2 per share. Calculate the cost of preference share capital if shares are issued at a par, at a premium of 10% and at a discount of 6%. Please remember, in this one practical question, I have covered 3 different practical questions. If I ask only at a par, it is one question. If I ask only at a premium, second question. If I ask at a dividend of 6%, third question. बात समझ में आई सबको? In a one practical question, we have covered 3 practical questions. So it is 3 in 1. Okay. Now, can you tell me the formula? Here, cost of preference capital KP is equal to DP upon NP. We want 2 values. Okay. We want 2 values. One value, the DP, second value is NP. So here DP means dividend preference. Okay. And please remember, whatever the percentage is given to you before that shares or before that debentures or before that loan, that percentage represent the rate of dividend or rate of interest. See here, how many percentage of preferences? 8% preference. This 8% is considered as dividend rate. Are we clear? If I say 10% loan, what it indicate? 10% loan means 10% represent the interest loan, interest on loan. If I say 5% loan, so 5% is interest rate. Are we clear about this terminology? Everyone, are we clear? So here DP is equal to 8%. Here 8%. So dividend is always calculated on face value, and face value is how many? 100 rupees. So 8% of 100 rupees, you will get rupees 8. DP is clear for everyone? Okay. Now the option A. At par. Okay, option A at par. At par means here NP is equal to face value plus premium minus discount if we have. If nothing, then issue expensive. Minus issue expensive. So face value is how many? 100. Okay, write down the 100. At par means no premium, no discount. No premium, no discount. So nothing to deduct. And see the last one. Cost of issue is rupees 2 per share. So we need to deduct it. So minus 2 is equal to 98. Now I am putting the value here. Sorry, I am writing the formula here. And then after we will put the values here. DP that remains same. How many? 8 upon NP in first case. NP is equal to 98. Do the division, you will get the answer. 8 upon 98. 0.0810 like this. 816. All of you are getting the same? Same answer? This is our answer for first one. Now B at premium of how many percentage? 10%. So whenever we have a premium at a time, NP is equal to 100 plus. If we have premium, then we need to add the premium. 100 plus premium, issue expense is rupees 2 is equal to 108. Write down the formula. Put the values. DP remains same, 8, NP 108. Final answer 747. .074 like this. Okay. Now go for the calculation of option C and tell me the answer. At a discount of 6%. Here we have discount, it means 100 plus 6 minus 6, okay? Minus 6 minus issue expenses 2 is equal to 92. Eight upon 92. One minute. 0.773 0.0869. That is not issue. All of you with me? It is easy to understand. It is easy to calculate. or is there any difficulty? Yes. No. Only 4 digits, last 4 digits. Whether it is round off or not, it doesn't matter. In the fourth digit, if you will write 9 or a 5 or a 6 or a 3, but generally what rule, if we have a second digit more than 5, we will round off. Okay? It is? Then no need. That's up to you. You will round off. Again, no issue. If you leave it, no issue. Chalo. Are we clear about this one? Are we clear about this one? Yeah. Cost of irredeemable preferences. Now I have a surprise for all of you. Listen very, very carefully. Listen very, very carefully. Now, this calculation, this formula is applicable to all the types of preferences except the redeemable. Again, I repeat, except the redeemable preferences. For all other preferences, the calculation formula funda remains same. Whether it is convertible, non-convertible, whether it is cumulative, non-cumulative, whether it is participative, non-participative. Are we clear? Out of these 8 types of preferences, for 7 types of preferences, this formula, this calculation remains same. You are not worried about if it is like your 8% convertible preferences, 8% participative preferences, 8% cumulative preferences. Are we clear? अगर कोई भी preferences हो तो वो हमें matter नहीं करता except only one, and that is redeemable. So write down the next. Write down the next. Cost of redeemable preferences. Cost of redeemable preferences. Here, redeemable preferences means, let's take an example. What is your name, my dear? Good name? Your name? Rahil. Okay. See, we have Rahil with us. Okay. And Rahil wants to start one particular business. And for starting a business, he required a 2 lakh rupees. How many? 2 lakh rupees. He come to me and said, sir, can you give me a 2 lakh rupees for the next 2 years? Within 2 years, I have ability to recover the principal amount, and I will give you that particular amount after 2 years. So here the purpose is fixed. For how many years? 2 years. And how many rupees? 2 lakh rupees. Now I give him. मैंने दे दिया उसको. After completing his graduation or after completing 2 years, he comes to me. He comes to me and said that, sir, this is your 2 lakh rupees. Okay, this is your 2 lakh rupees, and sir, you helped me at the time of starting of my business. So as a part of that, I am happy that you helped me. So as a part of, I am giving you some premium. Okay, I am giving you some extra money. Suppose he paid me 2,20,000 rupees. So 20,000 is additional amount that he has paid to me after 2 years. So are you getting my point? So now please remember. So to understand this one, redeemable preferences, it's same like as this example. Whenever company need a money for a particular year, suppose 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, at a time company issue the shares. Okay, company issue the shares. Which shares? Redeemable preferences. So this Rahil is considered as a company. It is considered as company. So when company issues the shares, this price is known as issue price. Are we clear about this? So in this case, how many money the Rahil need at a time of starting of business? 2 lakh rupees. So this 2 lakh rupees are considered as issue value. Are we clear? When the company start a business, when a company required money at a time, whatever the value or whatever the shares they are offering to the investors, I am the investor because I have invested my money in a Rahel business. At a time, it is called as issue value. Are we clear? Now the company purpose is over after 5 years, after 10 years, or after 20 years, or in our case, after 2 years. Now the purpose is over. Company does not require that money. Now it means Rahil come to the investors and said, I am returning your money. I no more need about your money, 2 lakh rupees. So whatever the company returned to the equity shares. Here we does not have that process, formal process. Okay, that company goes to the door to door of investors, but company purchase the shares from the market. So when the company purchases the shares, at a time automatically the shares are dissolved and money goes to the investors account. So this 2,20,000 rupees are considered as redeemable value. Are we clear about these two parameters, these two values? Whenever company issues the shares in the market, it is considered as an issue value, and whenever company redeem it, okay, at a time of redemption, whatever the value is there, that value is known as redeemable value. Shortly, we known as RB or P. P means present value. So now write down the formula, and then after we go for the practical question. KP is equal to DP. DP stand for preference dividend or dividend on preferences plus P, or you can write RV. RV means redeemable value or P means redeemable value. दोनों का मतलब एक ही है. In some of book you will find P. In some of book you will find RV. Minus NP, NP you are aware, upon N. Upon N means number of years. In our case, only 2 years, so N is equal to 2. Entirely divided by P plus NP upon 2. P means redeemable value. You can also write RV. RV plus NP upon 2. Are we clear about the formula? Yes. Shall we go for a practical question? वापस एक बार रिपीट करो. KP is equal to DP plus in bracket P minus NP upon N and entirely divided by P plus NP upon 2. Now ready with the practical question? Practical question number 7. Before reading the question, let me write the formula. So we will get the idea that which values are required. Okay. So here KP is equal to number 1 DP plus DP plus in bracket P I write RB redeemable value or P minus NP bracket over upon N entirely divided by RV plus NP upon 2. Now write down which values we required. We required the value of DP, RV, NP and N. We required these 4 values. Okay. Now I am reading the question. ABC Limited issued 20,000 8% preference shares of rupees 100 each. How many percentage is given to you before the preference shares? 8%. So that 8% represent what? It represents the dividend rate. So here DP means how many? 8%, and 8% of 100 means rupees 8. Moving ahead. Redeemable after 8 years. How many years is given to you? 8 years. So number of years, n is equal to 8. Redeemable after 8 years at a premium of 10%. Now see, at the time of issue, is there any information about the premium or discount? Issues the 8% preference rate, which of rupees 100. There is no any value about, or sorry, there is no any information about the premium or discount. But at the time of reduction, it is redeemable after 8 years at a premium of 10%. So whenever there is any premium or any discount after the word reduction, okay, after the word reduction of number of years, this is applicable to RB. This is applicable to RB. The funda is very simple. You have invested 100 rupees for the next 8 years. So it is the responsibility of the company that company will give you some additional amount. So here, which amount company is given you? Additional amount of 10%. So here, in our case, RB is equal to 100 plus redeemable premium is how many percentage? 10%. Is equal to 110. The issue cost is rupees 2%. Which cost? Issue cost. So it will be applicable to which value? RB or NP? NP, okay? See, at the time of issue, only 100 is given to you. Nothing is given. No discount, no premium. So we'll write directly 100 minus issue expenses. How many? Rupees 2, 98. Are we clear about 8, 110, 98 and 8? सबको ये clear है? 4 values. If it is clear, then it will hardly take 1 or 2 minutes to complete the practical question. Now, put these values. The formula dp is equal to 8 plus in a bracket RB 110 minus NP 98 upon number of years 8 upon RB 110 plus 98 upon 2. Always first we work on a internal brackets. So 8 plus remains same. Now 110 minus 98, 12 upon 8, sorry, upon 100 plus 110 plus 98, 208 upon 2. So 8 plus 12 upon 8. Sorry? 9.5. Are you sure? 9 point or 1.5? Okay, 1.5. Sorry, मैंने ऐसा सुना 9.5. Now 208 upon 2, it means 104. Finally, 8 plus 1.5 upon 104. 1.5 upon 104. Upon 8. It's 1.5. Huh? No, 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 no. See, please, everyone, this DP is separate from this entire calculation. इस 8 को हमें लास्ट तक टच नहीं करना. Okay? Please remember the rule of mathematics. क्या होगा पहले? Bracket में भी we have this sequence. Please, whenever the calculation we have sequence. First, number 1 is division, multiplication, and after addition and subtraction. Please remember this rule while doing the calculations. अगर कहीं पे भी division first है, so we will do the division, then after the multiplication, then addition, and then deduction. So here we are not supposed to add 1.5 in 8. First we need to do the division. 1.5 upon 104. Whatever the answer you will get, that is the answer that you need to add in 8. (1.5) upon 104, you will get 0.0114. 144 plus 8, so 8.0144. Yes. Yes.
What must the bracket division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction first? The top first. Then we work on the first, the top, then we work on the bottom. Then we divide the top over the bottom. Because according to the formula, the way your math is the difference between.
Your formula is look like this. This PP is here plus all my dear whatever we have, that is look like this. RB minus NP. Sorry, थोड़ा सा मैं प्रॉपर वे में लिखता हूँ. यहाँ से स्टार्ट करता हूँ. TP is equal to, okay? TP, this is your first parameter. Now, this is your line, and above that, here we have RB minus NP upon N. Are you getting my point? And here we have RB plus NP upon 2. Now the calculation is clear, my dear. Yes. Yes, but in PPT, I does not have that option to. I can write like this. In PPTs, I have only lines and lines, so I can't break this like this. Okay, that is the reason. Are you getting my point? If you will write something here in a PPT, I have only 2 lines. See, my dear, here. Okay, so that's why this is the issue. Are you getting my point? This one is clear? Sorry? Okay, how to work it? DP, how many? 8 plus RB 110 minus 98 upon 8. Here 110 plus 9n upon 2. So 8 plus. Now this entire above calculation. 12 upon 8. How many? 1.5. 208 upon 2. 104. 8 plus 0.0 something. 144. The final answer will be 8.0144.
And you need to work on it. But if all the students who
Okay. Now you are clear about this? All those present here, are we clear about this? Okay. Those. See, one query is come from your classmate that DP is written here. So generally, what your understanding is, generally you will work on the upper side. Okay, on the upper side you will do all the calculations on upper side, and whatever answer you will get, that answer will be divided by the lower side. Are we clear? But again, please remember, I does not have any options to write DP like this beyond this one. So I have written here. So please remember, while doing the solution of this type of practical questions, until the last stage, we are not touching the DP. We are not touching the value of DP until the last stage. Until the last stage, we will work on internal brackets only, plus, minus, reduction, division, everything. But we are not touching any point or any calculation with the dividend preference dividend. Are we clear about this? Shall we go for the next? Okay. Now, one more variation we have here. Those are here. Okay. Let me do one thing. Now are we clear? Now are we clear, everyone? Daniel, I hope so. Now your query is resolved. Okay. Why I am not saying that the DP is separate, DP is separate? Because this formula. Shall we go for the next? The next is very important for all of you. Please try to solve this practical question without my help. If you are not able to solve, just identify the values and give to me. Question number 8. Okay. Before the question number 8, please read out the question number 7 once again. Quickly, read the question number 7. You have only half minute. Okay, बाद में लिखना, पहले यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन को रीड करो. Read out the question number 7 very quickly. Done? Okay. Now, read out the question number 8. And tell me, is there any difference? Okay, very good. Any another difference? Very good, excellent answer. Okay, if you see the question number 7, here the shares in a previous question that we have done. In this case, the issue price is 100, but redeemable at a premium of 10%. But in a question number 8, you can see here ABC company issues 20,000 8% capital share of rupees 100 at a premium of 5%. So this 5% premium is applicable to which value? Issue value. And redeemable after 8 years at a par. See here, after the redeemable 8 years, which value is given to you? Par value. Means the basic value, face value. So here, DP means how many? See the percentage before the shares. This percentage of preference shares. Kitne percentage? 8%. And 8% of 100 rupees means rupees 8. NP 100 plus premium or discount? Premium. How many rupees? 5 rupees. Is there any issue expenses? Yes, rupees 2. So 100 plus premium 5 minus issue expenses 2. Your answer will be 103. Are we clear? RV, redeemable value. Redeemable after 8 years at a par. At a par means no premium, no discount, only face value. And last, we required N, number of years, 8. Now write down the formula. KP is equal to DP. DP हमारा separate है. Okay. In a bracket, RV minus NP upon N and entirely divided by RV plus NP upon 2. Put the values. DP 8, RV 100 minus NP 103 upon N, number of years 8, bracket over and entirely divided by RV 100 plus 103 upon 2. So minus 3 upon 8 and upon 203 divided by 2. Three upon 8 minus 3 upon 8.
Negative
0.375.
101.5. 8 plus 8 minus 0.0036.
8 minus
0.0036.
0036. The final answer will be
7.996.
7.986.
996.
996. Everyone, now this question is clear for you? Clear हो गया सबको? Clear about the redeemable value, clear about the NP, clear about the calculation? Sure. Is there any doubt, any query? If you are saying no, then again I have one more surprise for you. Okay, can you just repeat the formula for this redeemable preference shares? आप सभी को मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Just can you repeat the formula? KP is equal to DP plus RV minus NP upon 2 and sorry upon N and entirely RV plus NP upon 2. Okay. Now ओके हमारा टाइम हो गया इसीलिए मैं नहीं जा रहा हूँ सरप्राइज में आपको नेक्स्ट सेशन में ओके with this practical question number 8 our cost of preference shares is over. In the next practical question we will go for the cost of debt capital, and with the cost of debt capital this entire component of cost of capital will be over. So in the next class we will go for cost of debt capital. If you have anything to share, please share. Otherwise, write on below my numbers and you are free to go for the deep it.